Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel and welcome to Forza Motorsport 5 review. So the first thing you'll notice when you start up this game, it's the graphics. The Forza is one of them games for Xbox One that looks absolutely amazing. It's probably the best looking game for Xbox One as of right now. And it's not only about the beautiful looking cars, it's also about the tracks, how it looks and all the surroundings around it. And also about the lightning effects, that you can get blinded by the sun driving on the beautiful bridge. And if you're one of them people that pay attention to every single detail on the car, the Forza 5 is the right game for you. You have the Forza Vista feature that features all the cars in the game, so you can enjoy the smallest detail on your favorite car. The full car list, by the way, it's available on my other video. The Forza Vista feature lets you fully explore your favorite car, or maybe you're just curious how the LaFerrari looks inside. So there you go, you can just hop in, start the engine and enjoy the beautiful sound. You can definitely tell that Turn 10 Studios spend a lot of time on trying to make their car looks perfect, whether it's the LaFerrari interior or the 6.5 V12 liter engine of Lamborghini Murcielago. The nice addition to Forza Vista feature is that you can learn interesting stuff about your favorite car, or any car for that matters, whether it's something you want to know about the engine of the car, or you simply want to find out something interesting about this make of the car. In that case, you can listen to Mrs. whatever her name is.
A Ferrari is built for one purpose: performance. The gold standard of high-end machines, Ferrari has been the dominant force in racing for the last 80 years. Their founder, Enzo Ferrari, used to live above his workshops.
Once you make your mind up which car you want to drive it, then it's time to choose the color. The Turn 10 Studios added a few new colors to the game. One of them is brand new gold color, or carbon fiber. Or if you don't like any of them, you can always go with your own custom made colors. Then again, if you're not very good at it, or you just don't feel like wasting loads of time trying to paint your car, you can always go with one of the recommended designs, but don't expect anything brilliant. Lack of the start front feature in this game makes it really difficult trying to find any nice looking designs. Once you choose the color of your car, you can move on to the next part, which is upgrading your car. You can either choose to go with the quick upgrade, which is actually quite good comparing to other Forzas before, or you can just download the setup made by other players. Finally, you can move on to racing. Unless you're a girl, then you're probably still stuck at picking colors. But before you start racing, you need to choose the league that you're most interested with. Once you choose the league, you need to choose one of the champion series in it. There's plenty of choices and plenty of cars to choose from. If you have no idea which series you want to go with and you feel completely lost, just like the girl still picking colors by the way, you can listen to one of the introductions.
There was a time when simply going fast was all that was required of what we call sports cars. Not anymore, it seems. Today, a sports car needs to satisfy all our cravings, not just for speed, but for comfort, a sense of style, convenience, practicality, and above all, luxury. Would any of these cars be any worse for not being decorated with bits of dead animals and trees, or with offcuts from racing cars? I'm not so certain. BMW 3 Series...
Just in case you didn't recognize the guy, that was Mr. James May, one of the Top Gear UK presenters. James, show yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James May. Before each race you can choose the assist that you're gonna go with. Just bear in mind, the less assist you're using, the more money you're gonna make at the end of the race. Apart from the assist, you can also choose your drive attire difficulty, which is basically the new AI. And again, the more difficult it is, the more money you're gonna make. Talking about the new AI system called Drive Avatars, it's basically AI that learns of other drivers how they drive and putting them against you, which makes every single race interesting and different. Yes, they do stupid mistakes from time to time, and they crash into you every so often, but at least they're not boringly predictable. But the main thing about them is that they make each race different and much more enjoyable, and when you get to the top 3 you can actually learn a thing or two because they're usually good players, and well, obviously depending on their difficulty level. They also changed the physics of the game, making Forza Motorsport 5 more realistic game. It's not that easy anymore to control the rear-wheel drive car in the corner, especially with all the assist switch stuff. But here comes the new feature of the game, very handy. It's called controller feedback. The new Xbox One controller has rumbling triggers. Turn 10 Studios use those vibrations in your left trigger to let you know when you're about to lock your brakes, or when you're using ABS system, the trigger lets you know if the system is engaged. It takes a while to get used to this new feature, but once you do, you will love it. Your right trigger vibrations also comes handy and let you know when you're about to lose your traction, which in addition to the new physics of the game, it's kinda crucial information. Another thing that they improved on is the feel of speed, especially when you use the road camera. You can finally feel that you're going really fast, and so can the other drivers. Luckily, the rewind feature is still here, but you can't turn it off this time. Instead, every time you use it, you lose 1% of your final income of this particular race. By now, you probably noticed how amazing is the sound in this game. Each car sounds different, but equally beautiful. Whether it's the Ferrari F50 V12 engine, or the Formula 1 car, or one of the iconic American muscle cars like Dodge Challenger with its Hemi V8 engine. The sound not only changes depending on which camera you're using, but also depending on the environment you go through. Wondering how IndyCar sounds like in the tunnel? Well, let's find out. Let's hear it again. And one more time. I think we all agree that sound in this game is incredible, but when it comes to music, it's not so great. Listen to the soundtrack on loading screen, makes you feel like Indiana Jones chasing the Lost Ark. And no, don't get excited. I didn't say Indiana Jones. That's a completely different movie. The in-race music, it's not any better. Actually, it's worse. Luckily, you can just turn it off altogether in the menu. Once you're done with the career mode, or you simply just want to switch things around, you might want to try one of many rival races. The Turn 10 Studios got rid of the hot lap option, but instead they gave us additional rival races. Now you can challenge anybody in any class on every single track in the game. Lastly, there is a multiplayer playlist, where you can check your skill level against the better drivers, or crazy drivers, or any other drivers for that matter. The best thing about this game is the fact that it's accessible for everyone. Whether you're a hardcore sim gamer enjoying racing with no assists, or it's your first ever racing game and you need all the assists you can get, or you're simply just a girl and you want to know what color would look best on your new car. After watching this whole review, you're probably wondering, what is my opinion on this game? Is the game worth buying? It sure is. But is the game worth buying the brand new console for it? Well, it depends how much of a petrolhead you are.